Swim Against the Tide is the latest EP from the Japanese house. We are joined by Bain, mastermind.
Oh, thank you. Hi.
Thank you so much for your time, and welcome to San Francisco.
Thanks for having me.
We were just talking off camera that this is pretty much your first time here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've never been to San Francisco before.
Not even visiting on a
No.
holiday or anything?
When I was in LA, I got invited on a road trip, but I didn't come.
Why not?
It's really lame. I was homesick. I wanted to go home. I'd have to catch like a later flight.
Yeah.
So I decided to go home. But I kind of been on a road trip today.
Yeah,
We drove here, so.
Well, you don't have time to visit these cities. I'm sure you probably haven't seen San Francisco much, have
Not
you?
really. Well, I walked around for a bit. We're on really late tonight, so I'm gonna try and walk around, find a cool bar or something.
Being on tour for your very first time, and obviously with all the accolades and recognition from the 1975, have you picked up any bad habits?
Well, from the 1975.
From anyone, and
Oh.
festivals, and just being on the road for so long?
No. I do drink on show days. It's probably a bad habit. So Karen, my tour manager's over there laughing at me. Not that bad. But no, not really. Give me an example of what you mean?
Well, others have said they picked up smoking.
I already smoked.
They picked up a penchant for more shopping, especially at gas stations.
I spend
road
a lot
stops,
a lot of money on food I don't need.
Yeah.
I spent $75 in Whole Foods when I was in New York.
Wow.
I know.
But you know what? $75 at Whole Foods is basically like a bar and a beverage.
Yeah, it wasn't that much, but it was tasty.
We've never played here before, but it's a really good place. I like the people.
Congratulations on the EP,
Oh,
Swim
thank you.
Against the Tide. Fantastic, and it's the third EP that we've received, and it's still, however, continuing the inspiration I feel from the previous works, right? Very much inspired by what goes on in your life, your observations and those kind of things.
Yeah, it's all about me. I guess there's like a song, Leon is kind of not about me, but it also kind of is. It's about the film Leon the Professional. But then I guess towards the end of the song it just gets a bit more and more about me, rather than, that always happens. I'm just such a narcissist, can't help it.
Now, I heard that song is really one of the older songs on the EP as well. It wasn't something that you just came up with recently.
No, I wrote that before I wrote Still. I think Still was the next song I wrote after Leon.
Are there any songs that are difficult to listen back to now or perform because of the intimate nature of what you write and the feelings that you convey in the music?
No, because I kind of feel like songs from ages ago, I kind of feel like it's not really me. Like, when you like look at a really horrible photo of you when you're like, I don't know, 11 or something, and you've got, well, speaking for myself, had a weird comb over and a lump on my head. I kind of just feel like completely detached and a sense of pity and sympathy for my former self when I listen to those songs. But it's funny because I guess people assume that it's me now, so it's quite it's weird to think that they're connecting with something that they think is me now, but actually it's completely not.
So obviously now that we have a few EPs out right now, and this one was just released.
Yeah.
What is the plan for an album, or is there a plan?
Yeah, I'm writing the album. Well, I'm doing as much as I can on the road, kind of just mixing the songs I have and like recording bits here and there in dressing rooms and stuff and hotel rooms, and potentially I've recorded some other songs, so there potentially is like another EP on the way as well before, because I'm on tour in like the 23rd now, so I've got to find some time to actually record the album, but there is an album. I promise.
Okay. I really appreciate the music.
Thank you.
We're big fans here on the B-Side staff, and really looking forward to the album.
Thank you.
Whenever that is.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, I look forward to the show.
I wish I could
as
tell you
well.
more.
That's okay. Great to meet you as well.
Yeah, you too.
I know that you don't do too many of these, so we really appreciate the time.
Do I not? I feel like I do.
Oh, do you?
No, I'm joking. No, yeah, thank you. Thanks very much for having me.
Appreciate it.
On the show.
Yes. Amber Bain.
Oh.
Japanese House is the band. Swim Against the Tide, the EP. And you're watching B-Sides on Air.
You know it's not a fear.